Right. Well, it's day one. Day one at Suwannee River. 5-day, 100-mile adventure. I figure I might as well introduce myself. My name's Ethan, and I am paddling the Suwannee River. Started Monday, June 28th, from White Springs at the 441 Bridge boat ramp. I've just passed Stephen Foster's State Park, headed down to Woods Ferry camp, river camp for the first day. The pith helmet, in case you're curious, awesome sun and rain hat, so highly recommended. Big downpour earlier, I've got the boat dried out, and yeah, just making it down the river. Okay, made it to the river camp. There's the boat sitting on the ramp. Here's your sign, Woods Ferry River Camp. And yeah, so gotta get up there and figure out where I'm staying. So here we are at the Woods Ferry River Camp. Before I bring the canoe up, I just wanted to show you how fast the water's moving. All these boils, a lot of energy. Normally there's a dock right down here that you can just pull up to, and as you can see, it's completely buried. And I've got the canoe beached on the ramp over here. But yeah, it's zoom in just a little bit. A little tricky getting in here. Make sure you get pinned against the end. But I estimate it's flowing all of 3.5, maybe 4 miles an hour. I just did 10 miles in 2 hours. And yeah, I was paddling, but not that hard. The reason I was paddling is because of that. There's some road traffic in the distance, but boy, we get a clap of thunder every now and then. And I started the day getting soaked. So I didn't want to be sitting on the river when it decided to be the afternoon rain time. All right, time to pack a canoe up to camp. Just watch. You watch stuff go by. It's going quick. I think ideally you'd want to be back down around 52, maybe 50 feet, which exposes a lot more of the sandbars in the riverbank. Ah, there's Chris coming in. All right. He put in the same time I did this morning. All right, I'll clear my boat so he can get unpacked. Just in time. Made it to camp. Just in time. This is an amazing tree. it fell over and continued to grow. Hey, so we're leaving camp. This was the tent, or the screened cabin. I got all my stuff in the wheelbarrow. Boat's already down on the ramp, and make one last little comfort stop and be on our way. All right, here we are, our first rest stop, day one, or day two, on our way to Holton Creek. That's right. Just nice bend in the river. Beautiful, quiet day. Having a great time with Chris. Well, we stopped for lunch at Suwannee River Music Park, just out on the boat ramp. And we're now cruising down the river. I think I'm going to clear that. It's going to be close. Got lots of boils and snags. Not as many snags today, strainers, if you will. But you can tell there's stuff underneath the water because it's so high, so it's eyes out and an active paddle. This isn't stop and swim kind of conditions. So we've got maybe 6 miles left to our next camp for the day. Go up to the sky here. It's a beautiful day. It's a river. There's Chris coming up. He stopped to look at a spring that was feeding the river. Waterfall sort of thing. So we have a good sky so far. Thunderstorms may show up this afternoon, but not a major one. So, one big, full, wide river. That's what we're looking at. This river is full. So here we are at the Suwannee River, day 2. Just arrived at Holton Creek. It's a mile 140.9. Afternoon thunderstorm is here. Rain's just started falling. River is way high. There's a dock down there somewhere. Pretty careful all day. Right here's a stump just under the water. Stuff like that's what we're really being careful about because the river's so high. Over here's the little rock. You can see water going around it, so it's kind of a tip off for us. Today was not bad at all. We had a beautiful sunny day, and we could hear the thunder coming. This is afternoon normal here, so no big deal. So we'll walk up here. They do have carts here. They have one cart. That's all we needed. That was Chris's kayak there. Here's the sign. There we go. Up a little more. We got canoe racks. I brought mine up here for the night. Oh, lizard. Smile, you're on YouTube. There you go. It's somewhere in the low 80s right now. Very nice. All right, now it's starting to rain. Okay, there's my canoe. Here we go up. Got a nice little path. Over there's a fire pit, which is cool. And then continue on this way, a little village of cabins. Fires in the grills only. That keeps the food out of the hut. So yeah, here's the cabins. I'm in cabin 1 today. Chris is over in cabin 3. Cabin 2 had some screen issues. There's a pavilion over there. There's another cabin down there. And then way in the distance, way down there, way down there is a handicapped accessible cabin in the restrooms. So, gonna go inside, let the rain pass by, and then I'll cook some dinner. Have a nice night. We did about 18 miles today. My clothesline, trying to dry stuff out. It's been so wet, humid. And then they give you these little corner benches. So that's where I unpack and get organized for the next day. There are plenty of hooks in this place for hanging hammocks. And you know that, I just sleep in the middle because they have this wonderful ceiling fan, which I have cranked up. Good for bugs, keeping them away as well as cooling you off. It's all right, that's it. The storm is here. Day 2, no, this is day 3, Suwannee River. We're traveling from Holton Creek to Dowling Camp, Dowling Park River Camp. Be stopping for a break at the Suwannee River State Park. River's still moving really full. We're doing about 4.5 miles an hour without paddling. But we got a 28-mile day, so we're paddling. Anyway, it's beautiful. There's really no banks. As you can see, river is full. So yeah, it's quiet, beautiful. We did have a boat go by, but no big deal. Here's the limestone cliffs. Passed a bunch of these yesterday if the water was too crazy to film it. It's just beautiful. today is quiet, peaceful, river's widened up, but boy, there's a lot of energy. Water is bubbling up, and it's very difficult to stay straight in some sections. So just paddling away. Well, we have arrived at the Suwannee River trip, Dowling Park River Camp. This is night 3, and long paddle today, 28 miles or so. So at 14.5 miles, we did that. This afternoon we got up and we did 13.5 to start the day to get to Suwannee River State Park from Holton Creek. So give you a little tour. Come up. Got a nice donation box here at all these camps. Help support it, so we make a little contribution on our way out. There's our boats. It's a nice, really tall pavilion. Restrooms are down there. And then over here's our cabins. So they have one cabin, which is over there. It's handicap accessible. We never take that one. And then here they've got 4 other cabins that are separated out, so you got some privacy. This is mine for the night. Back here, and pretty cool. We come up. Yep, this place is built to flood, and it does flood. So right now the river's just full. It's not at flood stage. Here we are. I got my stuff attempting to dry out. Bedding's out. Have some dinner going here in a few minutes. That's camp. Here we are, started day 4. We're leaving Dowling Park, River Camp. There's a sign. We've already got drizzle starting. Could be a wet day. It's supposed to be okay for about 6 hours until 3 o'clock, but we've got 28 miles to go. So putting the phone in the water bag and getting on it. Day 4, just a couple miles below Dowling Park. Today's overcast. We're expecting rain, but we left in a little bit of drizzle, but it's not raining. River is so quiet. We're following these bubbles to try to stay in the current. River's quite wide. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Here's Chris. Say good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Chris. So we've had the jumping sturgeon today. I'm not going to catch it on film, but Chris has got a couple of them, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's what the morning looks like. We're on our way to Lafayette Blue Springs will be the first mile marker for us. Then Peacock Slough, and then River Camp at Adams Track. quick lunch stop at Peacock Slough. We've got 10.4 miles to go. Should get there about 3 o'clock. It's 12:50 right now, so we'll be on the going by 1. We should get there by 3:20. We're making like 5 miles an hour. As you can see, the river is moving, bubbling, boiling, moving. So it's been a great trip. Having a good day, and we are hoping to beat the rain, but it's supposed to rain again tonight, so this afternoon. Anyway. Of course, there's never thunder and lightning when you turn the camera on. It's been booming pretty good. It's 5:42. We've been at camp for about 2 hours watching this build. Really nice to be able to get off the river before it hit. So this will be gone in a couple of hours. Tomorrow we have 10 miles of paddling to the pickup point, and it was a great day. Long, slow paddle is what it felt like, but we were actually moving quick. 28 miles today. So foggy start to day 4.
5.
Day 5, thank you.
5.
Leaving Adams Track River Camp. We got a 9.5 mile paddle to our takeout down in Branford. We're gonna catch Chris's mount of his steed there.
Oh gee, thanks. So that when I flip, it's all on camera.
No. I wanted to show him how foggy it was today, see if the camera will capture it. And we got a jumping sturgeon out there somewhere that's been going all night. The river is definitely moving. It's so weird when you're out there, you don't feel like it's moving. But yeah, it's going about at least 4 miles an hour. It's been a great trip. It's the trickiest landing we've had to do yet.
Yeah.
The draining of the shoes.
The draining of the shoe.
Now, you're wedged in there pretty good. Oop, I've broken loose. There you go, you're free.
All right.
You get that other foot in.
I was gonna go fishing.
Good job, man.
Danger. Jumping sturgeon. Well, no shit.
And there it is. There it is, the end of the trip. That's Highway 51. And we're gonna take out at the marina. It's right down there. Right down there. That's the takeout point. So, trip complete.